Hello, I'm Geert Pauwels and I will be your host in the next coming 15 minutes. In this video we will learn how 5G can make your business and your cities more reliable, more safe and more secure in the coming years. Let's discover together. The Orange 5G Lab here in Antwerp is part of the Orange 5G Lab network. End 21 there were already 10 up and running of these labs, most of them in France. Outside France, this one in Antwerp was a second, and we will open even mid-May a new one in Liège. All these labs of the different locations will be interconnected with each other so that we can benefit across borders from each other's experiences. What was special about the one in Antwerp that it was built among the customers at their premises, allowing them to focus on their industry. In this labo, we offer two programs. On one hand, it's about discovery, where we demonstrate and inspire you. If you want to do more, we can help you on co-innovation, where together we define a use case, we define the technical concept, high-level design, low-level design, we work it out in the proof of concept, and we can even guide you on the business case. For sure, we can help you and we can guide you on the integration, on the network and on the devices. Ladies and gentlemen, 5G is really a game changer. It's the first time ever that a mobile network was built with machines as prime users. And secondly, it's the first time ever that IT is so relevant and so impacting for a telco on the building of a network and its antennas. 72% of the companies say they expect their mobile operator to help them with 5G. 5G is all about three main elements. One is speed. Yes, 5G is much more faster than 4G. To give you an idea, that video that took you 1 minute in 4G, you will get it now downloaded in 1 second. But towards the industry, the two other main characters are much more important. On one hand, the number of objects that you can connect per square kilometer. Yes, it's important that whenever you have so many assets, pump, racks and all the rest of the stuff that needs to be followed, that they are all connected without disturbing the network. The most relevant towards the business is the latency. You want, for business critical applications, that the setup towards the mobile network is done in milliseconds. Why is 5G a game changer? Because we can offer you for the first time ever a quality of service. We can guarantee you the capacity that you need the moment you need it. A network consists of two main components. The antenna, the part above the ground, and the core, the part below the ground. When upgrading your network from 4G to 5G, you change the antennas. By keeping the same core, you will get 5G non-standalone, meaning you get more speed. But, as the core is still the same as in 4G, in the case of a bomb attack like we had in Zaventem 2017, there will be impact on the core network, and therefore the impact will generate that the network will not perform in an optimal way. 5G standalone means you have dedicated antennas and you have dedicated core network. Only then, and only then you can guarantee business continuity, even when there would be a new bomb attack. And this configuration allows us, with 5G standalone, to enter the market of critical communications. We can configure different parts in our network, the so-called slices. And you can give different priorities to different slices, allowing a telco for the first time ever to offer you technically based quality of services. With the following partners, we started the co-innovation in 2019-2020. With the Port of Antwerp, we connected via cameras their tugboats. For the people of Covistro, we helped them via connected glasses that the intervention by the mechanical teams was much more easier and much more latest state of the art. For the folk drivers of Katoenasi, we ensured that there was always connectivity, regardless whether they were inside or outside the silo. For the people of BISS, we ensured that their emergency teams, the guys of the alarms, the guys of the ambulance, the guys of the fire department, not only could have voice, but as well could distribute videos amongst the network. In the case of Borealis, we helped them to secure a good transformation of their data between the people in the production site and the people at the labo. There is one fil rouge between all these cases. It's all about productivity gains. Regardless when you are talking about the digitalization of the current infrastructure, regardless where you are talking about the efficiency of our employees, like Katoenasi and Covistro, or where it was about the innovation and the automatization at Borealis and the Port of Antwerp. Beside those hard effects, there's as well a soft element. All the companies in the heavy industry, they are all in this war for talent. And if you can promote your company by having the latest state-of-the-art technology, it will help to keep and to find new people for those operational projects and for those IT projects. We did stimulate those companies to create, together with us, a community. Inside that community, on a recurrent basis, we come together and we share the latest updates on the projects that we have done so that we can pass what we have learned together in the best class experience. We started among the first in Europe in 2019 with the rollout of the network. 2020, we started our first co-innovation projects. In 2021, we realized that the ecosystem was not yet as it should be, and we asked dedicated startups to focus on elements inside the open spots that were at that moment still available. For the next coming 2 years, we foresee focus on the network and the rollout, and to have more projects. We as Orange are part of a big international group. Some of the use cases that we have done outside in Belgium by our colleagues. In France, we are helping ArcelorMittal to turn their factory into a smart factory together with Ericsson. The visitors of the football matches in Marseille, they can have, on top of what they are experiencing live, they can have extra information on their mobile so that they have a double experience. And together with the car makers, the most important ones, we are testing how the autonomous electrical cars of tomorrow interact with the infrastructure of 5G. Up to now, we discussed mostly about industries. So what's about the cities? Cities, they have two big groups. You have the citizens and you have the visitors. Those visitors are very important for your tourism. So you want to give them the best customer experience while visiting your city. We can help you because by just having a smartphone, we can add extra information during the guided tours. That extra information can be historical, can be cultural, or can be even images from drones so that it's nearly they can access the inaccessible.
Hello, welcome to the Orange 5G Lab. My name is Olivier Nerings. I'm working within the innovation department and mainly in charge of 5G devices and 5G partners. Hello, the first use case I would like to show you is a collaboration between a human and a robot. The future of manufacturing is in fact a collaboration between humans and robots. Often we see today that robots are locked in cages. This to prevent that people get hurt. The ideal scenario would be that humans are able to control and steer the robot through, for instance, a HoloLens. Both devices, HoloLens and robot, are connected to the same 5G network slice, based on low latency and ultra reliability. Our use case is two parts. The first part, of course, we are going to check the health status of the robot. The second part is the perfect collaboration between human and robot. Let's go to action. Before we start to collaborate with the robot, we need to check his health status. As the robot is manufactured and outfitted with many sensors, it's really easy for me to do some predictive maintenance. Let's start. In the first instance, the robot will propose me 3 conditions. Let's take the first one. The first condition shows me 3 types of conditions. The first one is the brake state. The 2 others are the temperature of the motor and the encoder. This gives me a good indication on how hard the robot has been used. Second position. This shows me different conditions, especially on oil levels. On my right side, I see 3 axes where I see the oil level, on how the oil level should behave for technicians like me and on such kind of type of robot. On my left side, I see the wrist of the robot, where I should check if the oil level is okay, if the oil level flushes the edge of the filling hole. This seems to be okay, so I can proceed. Position 3. Position 3 shows me in fact the tension of the belt. I can check the condition of the belt without even removing it or touching it. At this moment the tension of the belt is great, so we can start to collaborate. Cancel. The robot will move now to his initial position, so the start position. Once it's done, we can start to collaborate. Let's start. On the table I see 3 chocolates. I can point one of those, so the robot will pick it up. And hand it over to me. The HoloLens will show me now how to take the chocolate. Anyone? Hello, I would like to show you our second use case. Our little AGV, autonomous guided vehicle or connected vehicle. Of course, an AGV or connected vehicle, it's nothing new. We saw them already in 1953, but during the years, thanks to new technologies, we saw an increase in capabilities and efficiency. However, due to some shortcomings, especially on connectivity level, technologies like Wi-Fi, we saw that those technologies were not fully satisfying the AGV and were not unlocking its full potential. And here comes 5G. 5G will be the perfect arm to unlock its full potential of the AGV or connected vehicle. 5G will bring high speed, high performance, ultra reliability, and especially, in this case, low latency. It will even empower the AGV, for example, by enhancing the collaboration between AGVs, strengthening or increasing the safety between human and machine interaction, or even remote driving in real time. Let's go to the demo. Let me introduce you to our AGV or connected vehicle. As you can see, there are some hardware pieces on top of the AGV. This is the LiDAR, which scans the complete environment and allows me to set some target points on the map on the control center behind me. We have the rear cam and the front cam, which are both HD cams. And of course, the most important component is the 5G module embarked in the AGV, which connects to the 5G network on a specific private slice based on ultra reliability and low latency. The same for the control center behind me. And of course, not to forget our fancy wheels, the mechanism wheels. You will see them float over the floor during the demo. Let's go to action. Our use case with the AGV is two-part. First part is autonomous driving. As you can see on the map, I defined some target points. Those will form the route, which I will click on and it will drive autonomously. I will follow the AGV because I would like to show you one function that might be interesting for future customers, and that's collision detection. And look the wheels, how they are floating. He's going back to his start point, and we can start with the second part. The second part of our use case is sit back and relax and start remote driving in real time. Let's go. Let's speed up a little bit. This will allow customers also to intervene when driving autonomously. Let's turn. As you can see, we have a real-time image on front and rear cam. Let's go back. And here we are again. That's it. And don't forget, don't imitate, just innovate.